Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Good. How you doing, Brian?
Good, thanks. I guess just general question. What has this first phase been like for you? I guess you've been here for almost a week now. Can you kind of take us through the day-to-day, what a typical 24 hours has been like for you in your first camp so far, unique camp as it is?
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. We just the whole week here, it's just been an awesome experience starting camp. For me as a rookie, it's just been awesome to be able to get into the building and be able to start doing stuff. So, we're still here. Getting to know the guys, getting to know all the rookies and all the coaches has been really awesome. So, just overall, the whole 24-hour period through the day, has been really good. Just do whatever we can, to stay safe, during this time, because it's definitely a different time. We've never been to anything like this before. So, just really coming in here, for me personally, just coming in here, no matter what the circumstances are, just coming in ready to work, just do whatever I can to do the best that I can be.
Next, we have Brooke Pryor, ESPN.
Hey, Alex.
Hi, Brooke.
Just curious, with obviously this is not the way that you expected to start training camp, doing this presser with a mask and everything, but what have the safety protocols been like with COVID going through the building and everything? And do you have any concerns playing right now with kind of the way things are with the virus?
Yeah, like I said, in the last question, we're just doing whatever we can, to stay safe, wearing a mask, properly social distancing, because I think that's so important, just, because, we still want to be able to play this season. And so we're doing whatever it takes, taking the proper precautions, social distancing, wearing a mask, constantly washing our hands, doing stuff like that, to make sure that we stay safe, because we know that, if someone ends up getting it, it won't be good. So we're just doing whatever we can, to stay safe, because not only, we're keeping ourselves safe, but, everyone going back to their families and stuff like that. We want to think about them as well. So just trying to keep everybody safe with this whole process.
Joe Rudder, Trib.
Hi, am I up?
Yes.
Oh, hi. Hi, Alex. What have you been doing, I would say the last few months to get ready? How have you been preparing for football, not just conditioning, but how do you prepare for football? And have the coaches given you any idea of what they might expect of you this year?
Yeah, over the past, few months, I've really been back home training. I've really been back and forth from Wilmington to Charlotte, because I had, a trainer that I trained with in Wilmington, just doing my workouts there. So for the physical conditioning aspect, I was like, getting some of the best shape of my life, the past 4 months, getting ready for this opportunity now. So just really bouncing back and forth from Wilmington to Charlotte training, the past 4 months, just going through our Zoom meetings, I felt like, I was able to learn the playbook very well. The coaches have done a great job, just providing me with an opportunity, to just learn, just to get knowledge of defense and special teams as well. So it's been great. It's been a good 2 months, but good past 3 months or so. But I'm definitely excited to actually be in the building and be able to have face-to-face meetings with the coaches. Because it's a lot better than doing it over Zoom. So just so thankful, for the blessed with this opportunity. So I'm just ready to make the most of it.
Mark Cabali, The Athletic.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
What's up, Mark?
My question is, I understand you're able to be able to work out a little bit with Cam Hayward, Tuitt, and those guys. I believe with Coach Jordan. First of all, where was that? And second of all, how did that come about? You working out with defensive linemen, and was that beneficial?
Yeah, we were we were working out here in Pitt, and it was this past week, and so it was good working out with them. Cam has got a good relationship with Brandon Jordan, so just kind of got in touch with him and said, asked him to go working out this week. He said, yeah. So it was awesome being able to work out with Cam and with Stephon, Tuitt, Dan Colors, Tyson Lulu, these other guys as well. So. It was just awesome to be able to work with him and Brandon Jordan. Brandon Jordan, is just he's so good at what he teaches, and he's he's an awesome guy to be around. So it was just awesome to be able to train with him and with those guys a couple of days last week.
Is there a lot of things that are similar of what you do as a defensive lineman and an outside linebacker? Then.
Oh yeah, definitely. I try to everything I train. I try to apply it, to my game. I don't want to be out there just doing things that won't help me to be better at football. So, everything that I try to do that will help me to be better at my craft, to be better. That will translate to on the field.
Mike Prizzuta, DVE.
How you doing, Alex?
Good, Mike. How you doing?
Not bad. Hey, your whole rookie class, no rookie orientation, no OTAs, no mini camp, anything. First game's going to be a game. What's your confidence level that if they need 10 pass rush snaps from you, you can hold up that end?
Oh, it's still high. It's always been like that. My confidence hasn't wavered because of this. Because I'm someone who I feel like I don't get rattled by adversity. I'm just whatever I can do. To just be the best that I can be, no matter what the adversity is. I'm still gonna do it. So like I said, I've been preparing over these past 3-4 months to be in that position. To be able to get in there and be able to pass rush. And so I'm just ready and excited for the opportunity. And so, I just can't wait till that opportunity presents itself. But, like I said, it's definitely different circumstances for us. Not being able to do OTAs, not being able to do preseason games, but, just making the most of it and just doing whatever I can day to day, week to week, to just be the best that I can be and help contribute to winning championship number 7.
Ray Fittipaldo, Post-Gazette.
As a rookie, I'm sure you thought about this. How do you make an impression on the coaching staff in such a short period of time? And I'm wondering, are you thinking special teams is going to be a big part of that? A, to get on the roster, and then B, to get on the game day roster.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing whatever I can, over these next few weeks, during training camp to just do whatever I can, to make this roster and contribute any way I can. First, I think, one of my old coaches, Coach Evans, one of my business coaches, Charlotte, always used to say to be a low maintenance guy. What he meant by that is to be someone, who always shows up on time, shows up early, who's always doing the right things, and who never misses anything, because you don't want to be a guy on this. He calls those guys high maintenance guys, those guys that cause a lot of problems, stuff like that. So just really doing whatever I can, to just taking that part, taking the no talent things, like putting in good effort, being on time, and studying, watching extra film with the coaches and stuff like that is something that I'm doing to help myself. Also definitely play special teams as well. I'm going to do whatever I can. Whether it's special teams or defense. Do whatever I can. To just get on the field. Help this team chase a ring. So like I said, those are things I'm really just doing. And focusing on just really putting in my best effort every day and just being the best that I can be.
Andrew Stockey, WTAE.
Hey, Alex, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good. You mentioned you guys are doing everything you can to stay safe, obviously, and going through all the right protocols. But is there ever any talk even amongst the rookie class about, whether this season is going to happen? I mean, you heard probably what happened with the Miami Marlins yesterday in baseball and their concerns in baseball. Do you at all worry about the season happening the way it's supposed to, given everything that's going on in the world and how it changes from day to day?
Well, it's definitely shaking up. It's not going to be a normal season. Already, teams have already come out about not having fans at their stadiums, stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be a different season. But, I still believe that we're going to do whatever we can to have the season. And so, like I said, all of us here, we want to play and we're ready for the season. But, like I said, we're doing whatever we can to stay safe and just to make sure, that no one contracts this virus. And so whatever we got to do that, like that's what we're going to do. What we got to do to still play. We're going to do that. So that's just really the precautions we're taking.
Dale Lawley, DK Pittsburgh Sports.
Alex, we've seen the protocols that have been put out there for players, and the commissioner came out with some statements, in the league that guys are going to have to be very cognizant of what they do away from team facilities. You're a young guy. You've essentially, just got your contract signed, so you got some money in your pocket now coming out of college, where obviously you probably didn't have much money at all. This is really going to be something different for you guys in terms of how do you walk that line of not being a 22, 23, 24-year-old guy, fresh out of college, and also being a professional, keeping everything safe.
Yeah, for me, off the field, I'm not someone who really, goes out. And, I am a social guy, but, I'm not someone, who's going to put myself in a bad position, that can, that ruin my opportunity that I have right now. So, I've never really been a guy, who goes out to parties and goes out and stuff like that. But, just kind of like I said earlier, I'm just doing whatever I can because at the end of the day, this is right now football is the most important thing. And so I'm not going to jeopardize this opportunity by going and putting myself and others at risk because I got to think about that as well. Not only am I putting myself at risk if I go out and do something around a lot of people, but I'm also putting all the guys and everyone on the staff here at risk as well. So just really putting others before myself is really, kind of the mindset that I'm having. And so, that's what I say.
Thanks, Alex.
Jim Waxel, 24/7 Sports.
Can you hear me, Alex?
Yes, Jim.
Okay, good. Hey, TJ and Bud, off the top of your head, impressions of those guys and any good advice they've given you?
Yeah, they're both great. I'm truly blessed, to be able to learn from, two of the best in the league, say all the time, I really believe that they're the best pass rushing duo off the edge in this league. And so I'm just so excited to be able to learn from them. I've already learned a lot from them already. Just little things just about my pass rush game and just, studying film and stuff like that. I've already reached out to those guys about it. And so it's awesome, to actually be able to be with them now. So I'm sure going to be able to see them soon. So I'm just ready to be able to learn from them. And just, I'll always love watching the film and just, how they play the game. It's just, there's a reason why, they're so productive. And so I'm just ready to learn from them, just contribute any way I can.
Okay, we have time for 2 more questions. The next will be Tim Benz, Trib.
Yeah. Hi, Alex. I was wondering 2 quick things about, speaking of Bud, first of all, have the Steelers talked at all about the potential importance of this rookie season for you, given that Bud is working on the franchise tag and may not be back next year? And sort of to that point as well, do you have a preference rushing from either the right side or the left side?
I mean, I know that, this year, I feel like I'm going to have a role in the team, and so I'm ready to do whatever that is, whether it is special teams or defense. So just like I said, I'm excited to be around all the guys, be around TJ and Bud and learn from them. But, when it comes to really in college last year, I rushed from the right side. So I feel a little more comfortable from that side, but, I've been practicing from both sides. So, I have different moves from different sides. So I'm just, whatever position they put me in, like I said, I'm going to go out there and just be the best that I can be, do whatever I can, to not only get to the quarterback, but stop the run and be a true three down, outside backer. So being great in all facets of the game.
All right. Last question is for Jeff Hawthorne, 93.7.
Hey, Alex, thanks for doing this. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Hey, I'm just curious. You mentioned all the time that you had worked and done virtual work and studied with guys. What's your anticipation like just to get out on the field and finally play football again?
I'm itching. I'm itching for it. Since the moment I got drafted, literally the moment, I've been wanting to get up here, and now that I'm finally here, it's awesome. And so I can't wait, to get out there and put on pads and just be out there with the guys and just, working to want to work for us to get a championship. So I'm so excited to get back on the field. It's been a long time coming. Normally I'd have already been on the field, with rookie minicamp and OTAs, but fortunately didn't get that this year. So I definitely got the football itch to get back out there on the field.